Good morning, YouTube. So we are going to Disneyland today, which I'm super excited about. It is 7:45-ish in the morning. We are gonna leave at like 8:30, so we have a little less than an hour, and we're gonna go. I'm so excited. So I just downloaded the Disney app while I'm sitting here eating, since I have Wi-Fi and I have the time to just sit here and like create a little account. The app it's pretty cool. It has all of the wait times for the rides, as well as where like certain, like puts little pin marks down where different shops are and different events or show times that happen throughout the day. So it definitely will be useful to kind of check that on and off. If you are using a Disney Max Pass, then that's the app that you would make your reservations through for your Fast Pass stuff. And if you're not using Max Pass but you do have Fast Pass tickets anyways, like just through the little dispenser machines, then you can use that to track your different reservations. So we're on the top view of the parking lot, which means we have this really great view of the construction they're doing for the new Star Wars land. You can see like the back of the mountains that they're putting up there. So I'm really excited for it. I've never parked up on the roof before. Here we are.
We're waiting in line for Indiana Jones, which is by far the best ride in the park, and actually also has the best line of the whole park. I mean, it's a busy line, that part's not fun, but there's like so much cool stuff to look at. Even in like all the caverns, there's like stuff written on the walls that you can get a little like decoder and you can figure out what it's saying. So definitely love this ride. I'm excited about it. Kid and Mickey! There's this beautiful wall surrounding all of Main Street. So I think they're doing renovation on the train tracks here, the trolley tracks. So it's a little bit of a bummer. But that's what we get for coming during the winter time when they do renovations. They've got Tinkerbell in long sleeves today, thank goodness, because it's freezing out. Who's gonna win?
You are.
I'm gonna win?
Yeah, I always lose.
What?
Every time.
No, you gotta do better this time. All right. I won, but not by much. We made it to the Ranger First Class.
We had like 500,000 or something.
Really? Yeah. Oh my God. That's one of the only rides where it's really fun for it to break down, because then you can rack up this really intense score. So we got stuck right next to one of the like diamond-shaped targets, and then we just shot that over and over again. Which is pretty fun. So, level 5. So here are the Fast Pass tickets that we picked up today. First thing we did when we got in the park is we went to the Fast Pass for the Radiator Springs Racers in California Adventure. And then if you're not paying for the Max Pass, these are all free. You can just get them with your ticket. And then you can get a new one for a different ride every 2 hours. It'll show you on your ticket here when you can go to get another Fast Pass selection. So we've been pretty on top of that. So we've been able to pick up 3 Fast Passes so far. And the return times are different on all of them. So we're about to go to Big Thunder Mountain because it's finally the return time for that. It seems like the Fast Pass entrance lines to get your ticket scanned have ended up being looking longer than the standby lines, but it's just because they're more crowded around the entrance, and standby is more crowded further down in the line. I was a huge fan for Tower of Terror, so I want to have to really be won over here. I mean, I like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but I don't know. I really liked it before. The building's cute. I like all the pretty metal stuff. like the Hollywood stuff too. We'll see. I think they just realized that California themed things were less exciting than franchise themed things. So like the whole pier was all just like California Beach pier themed, and now they're changing it to be Pixar Paradise Pier, or not even, just Pixar Pier, I think. And then this was just like Hollywood themed, and now they've decided that that's better to be like based on characters based on the franchise or something.
It's not Hollywood, it's like Harvey Weinstein land.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. It's too much liability promoting Hollywood. Oh man. Totally worth waiting here for 3 minutes to catch that on film.
Things look like they could have been recycled from something.
And then a simple wave of your hand will be your passport into my inner sight. You will be well taken care of.
The Yeti from the Matterhorn is in here. They replaced the Matterhorn Yetis with like better animatronics. It looks like the old one is just sitting there. Hey, I'm just gonna say I wasn't really convinced by the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I feel like it was better as Tower of Terror. That there was like a better storyline while you're on the actual ride. Like this Guardians of the Galaxy had a really fun storyline, like right before you're in the little lobby and Rocket's talking to you and he's like, yeah, we're gonna escape. Like that was really, really cool. That was really fun. But then the actual ride part, it was just like, for part of the ride you were looking at like a movie screen and they were just kind of like standing there. When it was the Tower of Terror ride, they had, like you'd go up to one screen, it was telling the story of the tourists that like had come there that night. And it was like, it was more unexpected when you did fall because you were so involved in like watching what was happening, that this just felt like
Yeah, it wasn't involved
you were
in
like
what was happening.
passing the screen.
Yeah, like little snippets of them doing stuff to escape.
Yeah.
Fighting octopus creatures.
Like this one, I felt like I could feel when they were about to drop you up and down because you were so much more involved in your movement, and then you were just, for so much of it, you were just in the dark too.
Okay, it wasn't as dark before.
Yeah, I feel like there was more stuff happening when it was Tower of Terror. There was, I don't know. He never went on the Tower of Terror. This was his first experience with that ride. So, I mean, it's fun. I like that they like shoot you up and then like drop you down, like instead of just like taking you to the top and dropping you, taking you to the top and dropping you.
Or like a bungee jump.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like you're in a bungee jump.
I definitely really like the mechanics
Very,
of
very,
the
very
ride.
smooth.
Yeah. Mechanics of the ride are really perfect, but it had such a cool storyline. I don't know. Anyways.
I think I would have liked the other one more.
Yeah, probably.
So they're doing construction on California Screamin' right now. You can see all of the scaffolding there. And the rumor is they are turning it into an Incredibles ride. I'm actually really excited for that. It'll probably be really similar to what they did with the Tower of Terror Guardians of the Galaxy thing, where the ride is pretty much the same, but they just theme it in a different way. So that'll be fun to see what they do with that. It's supposed to open up this summer 2018. And it only closed recently, so they must not be changing very much of it. And now we're headed to the Little Mermaid ride, which I think is really underrated. It has really beautiful animatronics and often has a very short line.
Unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longs to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed.
There's these really pretty balloons for sale, and they just look so cute, bundled up like that. But also, there's the firehouse, and that apartment up there belonged to Walt Disney when the park first opened. And since he has passed away, they've continued to maintain the apartment, and they always leave that light on for him as well. So it's on all day. It was on this morning too, but it's a little bit easier to see at night. So nobody lives there now, but that was his apartment. Just a little cute, tucked there. Oh, it starts over.
It's raining, guys. Southern California weather. It's so dark out. We're eating at a little Mexican restaurant right next to Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland. It's totally drizzling a little bit on us. I mean, we did want to go on Matterhorn, and now that means all the seats will be pretty wet, but I think we'll probably go on anyways. Everybody's sitting under. Woo! It was already chilly, and now I'm wet and chilly.
Yeah.
But I had no idea it was going to actually rain.
No.
I mean, it said 33% chance. You think it's maybe going to like spit at you for a second.
Yeah, I thought about bringing a plastic bag.
Yeah, because we even have ponchos we could have brought along with us. The Matterhorn's going to be so cold. Like, sitting in the wet, going like through the like waterfall, basically. I don't know if it's the best idea, but hopefully the lines look shorter because of it. All right, Sam, you just experienced the small world for the first time. What do you think?
It was very bizarre.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect exactly, but I didn't expect to like come around the first corner and just have like 3 like cardboard cutouts in front of like a black wall, like nothing else there. Like they just, you know, felt like the Disneyland that you could do in your living room for $10 in 20 minutes. And then the rest of the time it's just totally hallucinogenic because it's like the exact same doll in like a few different skin tones and a bunch of different clothes, and there's just a bunch of bright colors, and you're just hearing the same song over and over and over again, and the same doll over and over and over again. And then there's just a bunch of like black walls that are again just untouched, so it just feels weird and uncomfortable. But I kind of liked it.
It started raining again, and everyone's pretty much cleared out of the park. I mean, not everyone, but it's way less crowded than it was. We're going on Pirates again. It was a 45 or 50 minute wait last time we went on it earlier today, and now it says 5 minutes, which I think is just the lowest time that they put on a wait line. So I think that means we're just going to walk right on. I mean, there's literally no line, we're just walking right through. So it's the benefit to sticking out through the rain. Here the same thing is happening with Haunted Mansion. We waited in like almost a 15-minute line earlier in the day. Oh no, it says 5-minute wait. Oh my god, there's a massive puddle. Out of the park now. They didn't even do fireworks tonight because of the rain, but they pushed back the Phantasmic show, so we were able to catch a little bit of that. And it's so empty, we just like walked right up to the show after it started, and there was just, we got pretty good standing area pretty close to it up front. So we're just walking through Main Street now. Some lights. I think the shops stay open later than the park does, so we might peek in a couple of them, but it's cold and it's late, so we're gonna go home. It's been a really fun day. We got to do a lot of stuff. Did the last 45 minutes or so, we just walked on to all of the Fantasyland rides. So we did like Pinocchio and Snow White and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, like one after another, with no line at all. It's crazy. Look at this parking lot. It's totally empty. We're literally parked in the farthest corner that we could possibly be parked in. So, and we're some of the last people here. Oh my god, it's so cold. I feel bad saying that because, you know, my sisters are in Chicago in a fucking snowstorm.
It's raining at 55.
Yeah.
Or it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining. It's about 55 degrees. I'm freezing like to my core. My sisters are like in Chicago in a snowstorm. Like, this whole city's shut down. So I feel really bad complaining about it, but look, I'm not the one that decided to. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Yeah, well.
Oh my god. Literally, like, where is my car? I think that's it. I think we're literally as far away as we could possibly be. Well, good night, Disneyland. Thanks for hanging out with us all day. It's pretty fun. And I'll see you around in my next video. Bye-bye.